Back to Trash Man MMA. Cheers, truly the Trash Man. And we're going over. Look, bro, this video might be 5 days late, but we're going after every single fight to make after UFC 320, man. We're going over the winners. You're right. You see all at least the most important ones, bro. We're not going over fucking Aaron Blanchfield's win, all right? And then we got what? Oh, we got the losers too, bro. We got the losers as well. But Islam Makhachev, the GOAT, are unarguably the GOAT. Tied Anderson Silva record for 16 wins in a row, man. Obviously, you all know. Became, literally, had the most boring double champion fight in all of existence. It was the worst. It was the worst showing of all time for somebody going to be a champ status. But Islam Makhachev got it done over JDM. There's not much. There's not much for him at 170, but there's also a lot for him at 170 because everybody's gunning for a title shot. You got fucking Morales, you got Shavkat, you got Ian, you got Protez. Fuck, you even got Buckley in there. You know what I'm saying? There's just a lot of people in the mix, but Islam Makhachev. A lot of people ain't gonna like this pick, man. A lot of people aren't gonna like this pick, but we're just gonna get straight into it, bro. Dive into the deep end. We're gonna put him up against Kamaru Usman, man. I know what you're thinking. Yo, Tia, what you doing? This is garbage. This is garbage matchmaking. Look, I'm gonna say, hold on now, cause it ain't that crazy. Look, Kamaru Usman is arguably the second or first, he's arguably the greatest welterweight of all time. And I say arguably because I personally believe GSP is the greatest fucking welterweight of all time, let alone he's the greatest fighter of all time. But sure, Kamaru Usman is a good fighter at welterweight. I just think Islam Makhachev has done so much in his career, and he has such a high status that you can't put him up against a Michael Morales who has had every single fucking fight in the Apex. This dude is a bona fide Apex warrior. He's had one fight outside of the Apex, which is his last fight against Sean Brady at MSG. Congratulations, little bro. We're gonna need more than one fight in a fucking arena. All right, bro? Yeah, it's cool. You got a first round knockout, kid. Cool. But look, bro, you just don't got that star power to you. And Kamaru Usman is one of the last people in the welterweight division that'll bring in a lot of eyes. Kamaru Usman, anytime he fights, he'll bring in the most eyes no matter what. No matter belt on the line, belt not on the line. Kamaru Usman draws in people. Undeniable. Islam Makhachev versus Kamaru Usman, man, it doesn't make sense, but it also makes sense in the sense of you could book this fight right now. This fight could be announced right now. I could be making this video right now and boom, on my phone, don't even know because I'm not looking at it, blowing up on my timeline. Oh, Islam Makhachev versus Kamaru Usman booked for January, February of early 2026. It could be made right now. Islam Makhachev, no damage taken. Kamaru Usman, he's been out for the past 7 months. He hasn't fucking done anything. Book that boy right now for January. Tell me I'm wrong. This fight could be booked for January right now, bro. Boom. And instead of waiting for a winner of a Ian Bilal or a Carlos Protez versus Morales or a Yippity Yap or a you could just make this fight right now. And then the winner of whoever wins those matchups, boom. Another title defense for Islam if he wins. He probably will, though. But Islam Makhachev versus arguably one of the greatest welterweights of all time. Put him in there, man. I think this is an okay fight to make. In the meantime, while we're waiting, we don't want to wait for this fight, right? We don't want this fight to be announced for July of next year because ain't nobody going to wait all that time. Ain't nobody going to buy that pay-per-view. So make it right now, make it for January, and then we can have Islam coming back at that June, July type of timing. But Islam Makhachev versus Kamaru Usman, he's number 8, and it looks a little bad, but it's whatever. All right, on to the next fight, man. Valentina Shevchenko, the other winner, I suppose. That's one of the names you could classify her as. Bro, just Natalia Silva. Just Natalia Silva, bro. I mean, there's not much more to it. Natalia Silva, she's been running through every motherfucker. I think she's undefeated in the UFC. Fuck, book it, bro. It's just what else is there for? She was mentioned something about Kayla Harrison. No, buddy, bro. You just had one of the most boring champ versus champ fights of all time, and you want another one? I would have bitch slap you. On to the next fight. Michael Morales, fucking zesty Spider-Man himself, bro. Zesty Spider-Man in the building. Who do we have him going up against? I forgot. I made this video yesterday. I forgot, man. This shit's new. It's my third day out here, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. But Michael Morales, got a win over Sean Brady. First round. Looked just as bad as always. Just fought just as retarded as always. Looks just as dumb as always. But hey, he got it. He got it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. He got it. He got the win. So we have who the fuck? I'm buying time. I'm trying to remember who I put him up against. I don't remember. Oh, the loser of Ian Gary versus Bilal Muhammad going down this weekend in like fucking 3 days, Saturday in Qatar. He could take the loser, man. Like I said, he doesn't have too much star power, so you gotta put him up against a big name. This fight, respectfully, neither of these guys are gonna finish the other. I could see Ian Gary finishing Bilal maybe, but he don't really hit that hard. He don't really got a lot of pop. So I think Michael Morales, he likes to take time in between his fights. You know, people are saying, oh, he just got a first round KO. He can make a quick comeback. That's not how Michael Morales goes. His past 3 fights have been like first round finishes. He has not made a quick turnaround ever. He will not make a quick turnaround. So, the loser, regardless if it's a 3-round war or they got finished, Michael Morales will be in prime time to, pick up the scraps and do it again. Knock out the loser. Which, honestly, I was leaning Bilal to win this fight, but now I'm leaning Ian. So more than likely, Michael Morales versus this fucking this tortilla face motherfucker. What's his face? I just said his name. What the fuck is his name? I just said his name. Bilal Muhammad. It'll most likely be Michael Morales versus Bilal Muhammad. So, the loser, it's good enough. It's good enough. On to the next. Carlos Prates. Carlos Prates got a second round knockout over Leon Edwards. And this one, I'm a little iffy. I'm a little iffy on all these fucking I'm a little iffy on all these, what do you call them, welterweight matchups that I'm making. I'm not going to lie. I'm not even too sold on all of these. But Carlos Prates, again, he's a little bit harder of a guy to matchmake because he likes to take time. But when you get to the top of the division, man, things slow down real quick. That top 5, top 3, top 10, that slows down real quick. You could get matchups when you're unranked 15, 14 to 10. You could get the matchups because everybody want a piece of it. But when you're top 10, yeah, people start picking and choosing, man. So I think it's going to be a while until we see Carlos Prates. Who else is it going to take a while for us to see? That's Shavkat Rakhmonov, number 4. Number 5 versus number 4 in the ranks. It makes sense. I think Shavkat should be a little bit lower, but I understand why he's above Carlos. Shavkat beat Ian. Ian beat Carlos, so I could understand why. But other than that Ian win, man, that Ian win is really carrying Shavkat right now. Because other than that, it's Jeff Neal at 14. So shit's looking real bad for Shavkat right now. Plus, injury prone like a motherfucker. This guy doesn't know what being healthy is. Carlos Prates versus Shavkat would be a dangerous matchup for Carlos. And a dangerous matchup for Shavkat. Shavkat was low-key getting pieced up by Jeff Neal in the striking. Carlos Prates is a dangerous striker. Not necessarily a boxer, but a dangerous striker. And vice versa. Shavkat is a relatively good grappler. He was able to get some people in some peculiar positions like Jeff Neal and Ian Gary, and he kind of got out grappled by Ian Gary a little bit. Now that I'm realizing, Ian got some good grappling, but Shavkat, he's usually able to do it to most of his opponents, control him on the floor and whatnot. And Carlos Prates, we just seen him get like out dogged by what's his face? Leon Edwards. We just seen him get out grappled by Leon Edwards. Bro almost got put in a rear naked choke in the final like 30 seconds of his fight. And I'm supposed to think that this guy has a chance to beat Islam Makhachev. Bro, you're getting rolled up in a spliff and smoked in 30 seconds. I'm sorry, kid. But put him up against Shavkat, who's a good striker, a decent grappler. See if he could pass a grappling test, and then we could start talking belts, man. But before that, shut your bitch ass up, bro. Nobody wants to see you fight for a belt, bro. Calm your little ass down. On to the next, man. Benoit Saint-Denis got a wicked 16-second knockout over versus Beneil Dariush. Fucking wicked, man. I can't believe he did my boy Benny like that. I can't believe he did my boy Benny like that, man. I wanted to hear a fucking a God-fearing man preach the name of Jesus out on the stage, man. I wanted to hear that. But instead we got this French fuck, this French Muppet fuck, giving some fucking speech about, I want the belt. Nobody gives a fuck what you want, Benoit. We got Benoit Saint-Denis coming off of a hot win. Got him going up against Mateusz Gamrot. They wanted to book this fight once. Mateusz Gamrot was calling him out like crazy. The dumbest call out I've ever heard. Mateusz Gamrot dead ass said, hey BSD, instead of fighting on a pay-per-view, fight me in the Apex next week. Shut your stupid ass up. Who the fuck wants to fight in the Apex, Gamrot? Just because you like to fight in Apex doesn't mean that us pay-per-view stars like to fight in front of 25 people. You will leave that to you, Mateusz Gamrot. Fucking drive by fucking Apex main events, bro. Alright? But Benoit Saint-Denis versus Mateusz Gamrot, they've been bickering back and forth. They've been, doing that hoopla. Mateusz Gamrot say BSD running. I don't think BSD running from no man personally. I like BSD and I like him to win this fight as well, although this is a tough matchup. Mateusz Gamrot just went through like a four round fight with Charles Oliveira where he got subbed in the third or fourth round. I can't remember, but either way, he didn't take that much damage. It was kind of just a grappling fest, getting out scrambled on, always getting beat to the next position. Benoit Saint-Denis is a good grappler, but nowhere near to the likes of Charles Oliveira. And again, his striking isn't all too crazy. He's good enough to knock out Achini Beneil Dariush, but Mateusz Gamrot is a hard guy to put away. Fucking Beneil hit him with probably the biggest overhand right clubbing shot I've ever seen, and he just ate that shit, got right back up. So Benoit is going to have to put a little bit more pop on those shots, not gas out after the first round, and he's going to have to work on his grappling a little bit more, bro. We just seen you get 10-7 by Renato Moicano, all right? So Benoit Saint-Denis versus Mateusz Gamrot, I think it's a great fight to make. They're probably going to be both looking to come around relatively the same time. I can't imagine Mateusz Gamrot is too like, oh, I need to take time off. Like what the fuck did he do that he needs time off? Fucking nothing. So BSD versus Mateusz Gamrot. Make it, it could be a fight night main event or a motherfucking, nice little pay-per-view addition to any pay-per-view. On to the next, Gregory Rodriguez. Now we're getting into the dogs. All right, hold on. I had to take a sip of my Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. Oh my gosh. This is probably the zestiest soda you could ever drink. I'm not even going to lie to you. We got Gregory Rodriguez, that RoboCop, as they call him. One of my favorite fighters of all time. I fucking love watching Obama. He's fucking awesome. How could you not? Dude, watching this guy fight, it's like you're guaranteed a certified banger. Bro, when you find out RoboCop is fighting, bro, it don't matter if it's an Apex, if it's a crowded fight night, if it's a pay-per-view, I'm buying it. It don't even gotta be up for sale and I'm buying it. It could be free. I'm paying $15 for it because I like Gregory Rodriguez that much. He's my favorite welterweight fighter, bar none. He's the most exciting fighter. All right, enough of the RoboCop plays. Jeez Louise. But let's put him up against another hard-hitting Brazilian. I done made this fight. I done made this matchup like 3 times in a row. Gregory Rodriguez. Hold on, my burp. Gregory Rodriguez, Paulo Costa. Now, I know what you're thinking. Holy shit, Holy shit, TM. Like, how has nobody ever thought about this? How has this not been made for the past 9 months? I don't know. I've been waiting for it. I've been the only one on my shit, matchmaking, banger fights. Everybody else slipping through the cracks, fumbling. They right there at the 1 yard line. They over CD Lamb right there. Oh, fumbles. Nobody on him. Uncontested. Drops it. And that's everybody else. Gregory Rodriguez versus Paulo Costa, bro. It is single-handedly the most entertaining ranked middleweight fight minus the belt. This is what other fight is better? Joe Pyfer versus Anthony Hernandez. Bro, I'm slump. You're talking about a Robert Whittaker matchup? I'm sleep. Nobody is as entertaining as Greg Rodriguez. I'll go down the list, bro. Nasruddin Imavov, I sleep. Fucking DDP, I sleep. Israel Adesanya, I sleep. Sean Strickland, Jared Cannonier, Robert Whittaker, Roman Dolidze, I sleep, bro. Gregory Rodriguez, I wake. Obama, airstrikes, I wake. Gregory Rodriguez versus Paulo Costa needs injected into my veins now. Next, Bo Nickel, unranked Bo Nickel. Let's just do it, guys. Let's stop beating around the bush. All right. I think this is proper time. I've been the guy beating around the bush. I've been, he's not ready yet. Don't make that fight yet. He's just a newcomer though. And then he gets a fucking 3rd round head kick KO. I'm not really a newcomer though. But all right, Bo Nickel, I see you getting head kicks. All right. So we gonna put you up against a nice little striker. See if you can handle the business. You a wrestler. Let's see if he can handle the business. They're both 5-1. It's time. We're not coddling these kids anymore. It's time. Bo Nickel versus Sarah Magomedov. Easy fight to make. They're both 5-1. Like I said, Bo Nickel's one loss is to Rainer de Ritter. I mean, everybody except for me knew how Rainer de Ritter was. Hey, shout out to me for being so fucking smart. But Bo Nickel lost his to Rainer de Ritter. And Sarah Magomedov lost to MVP, who is kind of just a world-class striker, one of the best in the UFC. So there's really nothing much good about that, So one lost to an extreme grappler. The other, it's funny, Bo Nickel, a grappler, lost to one of the best grapplers in the division. And Sarah Magomedov, a striker, lost to one of the best strikers in the division. So let's see who gets the best of each other. I got Bo Nickel on this one. His striking's okay. Sarah Magomedov has been showed to not that he's not that good, but he's taking lower level comp to like split decisions. Like he's low key getting rocked and dropped by Marc-Andre Barriol. Like I do not, dude, you're trolling. You're getting dropped by Marc-Andre Barriol. You're a troll. Bo Nickel, he's making quick work of all these other people, bro. He's not getting dropped by fucking who is this last fucking Vieira. Right? He's not getting dropped by these guys. He's making quick-handed work of them, and the one that he did drop was to fucking RDR. Can't blame him. But so I like Bo Nickel's chances for this one. I like Sarah Magomedov's chances for this one. He's a quick, dynamic striker who's pretty wiry, and I don't think Bo Nickel can handle pressure. He looks like a guy that can break to. He looks like a guy that wilts to pressure. So. Good fun fight. Again, you could put this on a pay-per-view. They only put Bo Nickel on pay-per-view, so put him on a pay-per-view. First fight of the night. First fight on the main card. I wouldn't mind. On to the next. Oh, the losers. We're going over the fucking losers now. We don't got much of them. We had 7 on the first one. We got 6 on this one. Obviously, we got Malcolm Wellmaker starting from the left, going to the right. We got Malcolm Wellmaker, Leon Edwards, Zhang Wei Li, Jack Della Maddalena, Sean Brady, and Beneil Dariush, my goat, Benny. We'll start with JDM, first of all. JDM just lost his belt, obviously, to Islam Makhachev in relatively easy fashion. Bro put up the least resistance I've ever seen in a mixed martial arts fight Fuck off. Fuck off, mate. Like, he did nothing. He was a coughing baby and he got nuked. All right, he got a hydrogen bomb dropped on his fucking dumb teething baby face. Jack Della Maddalena. This is gonna be a weird matchup, and again, I know a lot of people aren't gonna like this fight. They're gonna say, "Bro, what you doing, bro? You a terrible matchmaker." Look, just look, visualize it, and it will come. You will see the vision. What the fuck? This is not the fight that I made. What the fuck? I was imagining somebody else. But it's okay. I'll run with it. Ian Gary, if he wins. Because he already fought. Bilal Muhammad. That's how he got the belt. He can't fight him again in a rematch already. Way too fucking quick. So this fight is only being made if Ian Gary wins. Because Ian Gary as well, he needs one more. He lost to Shavkat. And he beat Carlos Prates. That fight has a lot of asterisks next to it. I just think JDM and Ian Gary is a good striker as well. This is a very tough matchup for JDM. Ian Gary is one of the tallest fighters in the division. He's one of the taller ones. He's up next compared to like the Shavkats and the Michael Morales and the CPs. Me and all my homies love CP. Carlos Prates. JDM, it'll be tough for him to deal with these rangy strikers. Obviously, we've seen he had a little bit of trouble going up against what's his name, Kevin Holland, but Kevin Holland isn't even the best. So, I think a guy like Ian Gary could give him a lot of trouble, and it gets JDM right back on track. It doesn't give him a title shot. Honestly, the way he he has to win three. He has to win three more, bro. I'm keeping it a buck. The way JDM did, for as long as Islam holds that belt, JDM is never going to get a title shot. I don't want to see it. He could win 10 fights in a row. And if Islam still has the belt, I don't want to see that fight. He got done so bad in that fight. It was embarrassing. So, make this fight if Ian Gary wins. Big chance he doesn't. I like the chance of my boy Bilal got. Bilal, remember the name. On to the next match. Zhang Weili. Zhang Weili, just go back down and wait, bro. Just go back down and wait. Just go. Get your belt back. Get your belt back, man. I love you. We love you. Over here, everybody at Trash Man MMA, we all love you. Everybody on MMA YouTube, we all love you, Zhang Weili. We don't want to see you without a belt. We don't want to see Mackenzie Horseface Dern with the belt, in all honesty. And, she may have a fantastic ass. She might. And not even might, she does. But, Weili, I like your face with the belt more, okay? We're going to get you your title shot back down at 115, and you're going to reclaim gold. So, go get your belt back, girl. On to the next. Sean Brady. This is the guy whose fight I was thinking about. Sean Brady. Bro, look at his fucking tattoo, bro. Look at this. He's putting a fucking tiger in a guillotine. Motherfucker has a clothing brand called Grit and Guillotine. Look, dude, I would have bought something if you won. I would have bought something if you won. You got knocked out in one round by the worst striker in the welterweight division. I can't support that, Brady. I can't support that, man. You know I can't. Anyways, Sean Brady, bad loss. He was the number one contender in the world. And he's down at number 7 now. That's what happens when you lose to number 9 in the world, buddy. That's what happens when you lose to barely top 10 Michael Morales. Alright, so lock the fuck in next time. Don't be getting chinned in the first round, you dumb bit. And lock in. I'm not going to put you up against another fucking 6'7" phenom. Another fucking 6'3" giant. I'm going to put you up against another dwarf your size. You barely make the cutoff for my kingdom. We're putting you against Joaquin Buckley, buddy. Joaquin Buckley, another short, stocky guy who's like 5'8", boxer. Sean Brady, if you get dropped and dealt with by Joaquin Buckley, yeah, you're washed and you're never sniffing the top 10 ever again, bro. Never sniffing it. You're gonna be resorted back to fucking Grant. You're gonna be the Grant Dawson of the welterweight division. Everybody knows how good you are. Everybody knows you're a dangerous grappler. But everybody also knows that you got chinned by Bobby Green in 15 seconds. That's gonna be you, Brady, if you don't lock the fuck in. So we have a nice little, not easy matchup. Joaquin Buckley's a game contender. He's good enough at wrestling. A lot of people like to call him washed in the wrestling department because of what happened to him against, where the fuck is this guy's nipple? Am I tripping? What? What kind of deformed ab pec is this, bro? She looks fucking disgusting. You fucking freak. Everybody knows that Joaquin Buckley got absolutely exposed by Kamaru Usman in the wrestling department that I predicted. I was the only one on MMA YouTube to predict that fight correctly in my game plan. My game plan that I crafted in my own fucking mega mind head. I got that pick right. And only I got that pick right. Kamaru Usman absolutely fraud checked Joaquin Buckley. Sean Brady is a great, extraordinary grappler. Let's see if Joaquin Buckley can prove himself. And let's see if he can impose his will on Sean Brady. And if not, let's see if Sean Brady can handle the pressure and resort back to his game plan A. Numero uno. Fuck it. Make this fight, dude. Fuck off. Leon Edwards got knocked out cold in the second round. Who do I have this guy going up against? I remember. It's nobody's favorite fighter, Gabriel Bonfim. Woo! Gabriel Bonfim. Yay. Fuck Gabriel Bonfim. Nobody gives a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck about him. You don't give a fuck about him. Nobody knows him. Everybody just knows that he always wins and his brother always loses. If you see Gabriel Bonfim, good luck, you're going to sleep. If you see Ishmael Bonfim, good luck, you're going to get a highlight reel. Like, congratulations, buddy. That's just how it goes. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Leon Edwards versus Gabriel Bonfim. Leon Edwards getting sent to the Shadow Realm again. Next. Beneil Dariush. GG, man. I almost want to put retirement right here. I'm in big, red, bold letters. I almost want to put just retire. You old fuck, you old hag. But I would never say that to my goat Beneil because I have too much respect for Beneil. So instead, I'm going to give him a matchup that is okay in my eyes. It's decent enough for him to not get highlight reeled. I forgot who I matched him up against. Rafa Garcia. Are they even in the same division? Yes, they are. Rafa Garcia, man. What? Are they even in the same division? That's so weird seeing this Mexican on my screen. So odd. What is he doing here? Why are you here? So odd. Rafa Garcia, though, he just got a win over my favorite fighter, Jared Gordon. Shout out the Flash. Fuck Rafa Garcia, bro. He only won that fight because Jared Gordon got ran over by a fucking car. What the fuck, dude? This could have been Gordon's opportunity. Fuck this guy, man. I hate Rafa Garcia so much, man. Anyways, Rafa Garcia, put him up against Beneil. Rafa Garcia's on a nice little win streak. I believe he's on like a 5-fight win streak right now. Nobody's impressed with him because nobody knows his name. Nobody cares about him. But he's done enough in my eyes to earn a Beneil Dariush, who is 1-3 in his last 4, with all 3 losses coming by first round knockout, who has been dropped in his past 4 fights in the very first round. Rafa Garcia doesn't have a lot of pop in his hands. On paper, he TKO'd Jared Gordon, but everybody knows that was a fraudulent KO. Everybody knows that was completely fraudulent, and you fluked it. Good job, Rafa Garcia. You would never do anything close to that. On a healthy Jared Gordon, you stupid bitch. Go fuck yourself. Enjoy your fucking Beneil Dariush win, you ugly, clapped bastard. Fuck you. On to the next. Malcolm Wellmaker, man. Malcolm Wellmaker, I believe the last fight I'm matchmaking. Malcolm Wellmaker lost to somebody making their debut on 40 hours notice. Malcolm Wellmaker, what the fuck? What the fuck? Don't stare at me like that. Like I lost the fight. You lost the fucking fight. You bastard. You know how many parlays you ruined? I didn't have a parlay, but if I did, I would be sending death threats to you, right? I can't say this. Never mind. Malcolm Wellmaker, man. Jeez Louise. I already have one strike on my channel. How am I really trying to speedrun getting another one? Jeez Louise. Malcolm Wellmaker got fraud checked by Ethan Ewig, but it's not a fraud check. It's a new prospect in Ethan Ewig. I saw this in my last video. Ethan Ewig is really good. To beat like a 6-2 opponent, and then a 6-1 opponent, and then a 10-0 opponent on short notice, you have to be a different level of dog. So GG Malcolm Wellmaker, GG, no GG, fucking lost. Let's put him up against another person that likes to fraud check people. Because if you get fraud checked once, you have to prove to me that you're not gonna get fraud checked a second time. So the second fraud checker we'll have him go up against is Jacob Wiklax. Yes, everybody's favorite fraud checker. Jacob Wiklax. The guy who absolutely rolled up, what's his face? What was his face? That ugly clapped bastard. What the fuck is his? Patchy Mix. There we go. Stupid fucking name, first of all. Patchy Mix. Rolled up Patchy Mix in a fucking spliff, smoked them up like a Bazooka Joe joint, and let's see if you could do it to Malcolm Wellmaker. We haven't seen Wellmaker's grappling get tested really at all, and Jacob Wickler, that's Jacob's bread and butter right there. So let's see, does the striking of Wellmaker persist or persevere, or does Jacob's unrelenting grappling? The world may never know. Come to check out I'm gonna do like a fucking Pokemon / Dragon Ball exit outro right now. Fuck off. Let's see who wins this fight, man. Put it on the prelims. I can't even pretend to get hyped about this fight. I can't even pretend to be excited about. I made it. And I can't even lie to you. Malcolm Wellmaker versus Jacob Wiklax, man. Fuck off. Thanks. Thank you for watching the video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. But yeah, let me know what you thought in the comments, man. What you thought about the video. Like if you liked it. It was yours truly, the Trash Man. Check out my Instagram. Check out my Twitter. I post on both of there pretty frequently, except for this past pay-per-view. I don't think I posted anything. But I'll be more consistent. Check out the video, bro. I'll have another video dropping soon. Come check it out. Alright, peace. I'm out. Oh, wait, I need to finish this first. Hold on. Alright, now I'm out. Doses.